What's good, guys, and welcome to Battlefield 2042's Portal web editor. We're going to have a look at just everything, see what it's all about, and I'm going to give a go at creating Counter-Strike in 2042. Don't know how successful this is going to be, but we're going to give it a go. So, straight off, we get to choose our game mode. It seems like the game mode does affect the rotation, so if I click on Conquest, you get all the maps, but if I go for Rush, for example, you only get a small portion of. If we're going to do a Counter-Strike type game mode, we've got two objectives, so it's probably, let's go for Rush, and we'll change the map rotation, we'll just put everything in, and we'll go from there. Here, you can change how many players are in your game. In a standard game of CS, there are 10. 5v5, so we'll set like that, and you can actually change the distribution of the game, so you can have it as a zombie mode of 1 against 9 or 1 against 123. I think you know what, let's test that. We absolutely can. We can do 1 against 127 people. How fucking sick is that? Right, anyway, go back to 10. Okay, game time. That's just the maximum time for the entire game, so that doesn't really matter, so we'll set that. It's default. Here you can choose whether your teammates can spawn on each other or on the leader. In Counter-Strike, you can't spawn on anyone, so we'll disable that. And here you can change your number of characters per squad. So say you have 2042 on one team, they can only have 1 specialist per squad. Okay, reinforcements removed per kill. So that's like each time someone is killed, how many tickets are taken off the enemy team. We're going to leave that as default because what we're going to do here, we're not going to give anyone any reinforcements. So set that to 0. You get 1 chance, 1 life, and that's your thing. So we're going for Counter-Strike, remember. Friendly fire, let's put that on both teams. Projectile speed. CS has monumentally fast bullet speed. So what we're going to do, we're going to put that 3x. So each bullet's going to go 3 times faster than as it usually would. And here, the global damage multiplier. Let's set that for 1.5. I don't want to go overboard because I don't know how the time to kill is in the full game. And obviously this is all just an experiment. I don't know how it's going to play out. Turn off weather events because we don't want RNG ruining our game. Turn off stationary weapon placement so we can't pick anything up. Here, headshot damage multiplier. Headshots in Counter-Strike are key, so we're going to do 3x headshots. Leave the body on the same, and aim assist, of course, we turn off. Players cannot drop nothing. I'm going to set that to no ammo, no weapons, just off. Instant death. Gotta be. We don't want people resin. Are you able to go prone? CS? No, you can't go prone. That's what we're doing here. Full damage multiplier, leave that at 1 because there is some full damage in Counter-Strike. Strafe while sprinting. We're going to leave that at because what we're going to do is going to turn sprint off. Don't get sprinting in CS, you're not getting it here. So if you want to go fast, get your knife out. Soldier movement speed multiplier. We're going to increase the movement slightly. We'll just do 1.1 then because it seems like people can go fairly quickly. ADS off. It's Counter-Strike. We all know, no ADSing. Health regen off. Sliding, no sliding, and no reviving. Right, we're going to leave all these vehicle settings because we're going to turn vehicles off. You don't have a compass, or do you? You don't. Leave the minimap on, HUD on. That's cool that you can turn the HUD off. That's going to give some really fucking cinematic gameplay. Plus menu off. You're going to customize your gun, and that's what you've got. Ally identification, yeah, we'll leave that on. And ping, we're going to disable ping. Here is the AI controls. We're not going to allow AI in our games. So yeah, it has a preset no AI, but we can do like PvE and PvP AI. So we're going to AI to fight each other or fight us. That's quite cool. Okay, we're going to set the teams. What's the most Counter-Strikey type teams? I'm going to guess we'll do probably just Battlefield 3, to be honest. If we do Battlefield 3 against Battlefield 3, we could have US versus Ruskies. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll leave it at Battlefield 3. Yeah, and there we go. We've got the US and Russian sides of the game. Okay, here we go. Because we've restricted our teams to Battlefield 3, we can only use the Battlefield 3 guns. And you can unlink the teams to see who can carry what. So what we're going to do is going to unlink them. We're going to say they're the attackers. Okay, so team 1 can only carry an AK. The problem is the only AK we really have is the 74U, which isn't really an AK. So what we're going to do, we'll allow most weapons. We'll allow all the weapons that are as close to CS as we can get. So PP, kind of like PP Bison, the PP2000, we'll allow it. P90, we've got to allow it. Leave the pistols on, actually. LMGs, I think they'll be too overpowered if we leave those in, so we'll drop those. No DMRs in Counter-Strike. Carbines, neither. Bolt action, yeah, we can leave a sniper rifle. And then as for the rifles, we're terrorists, so we kind of just want the AN-94 from these. And on the CT side, we're going to allow them to have the M4, not the AN-94. They can have a sniper, that's going to be our AWP equivalent. No carbines, no DMRs, no LMGs, because I think they'll be imbalanced. Leave the pistols as is. Same with the revolver. They can also have the same SMGs and not the SPAS 12. Okay. Here's where it's going to get interesting, because in this game, you can customize absolutely every single attachment for each gun, and it's phenomenal. You can restrict everything. You can restrict not letting people have an ACR ACOG, for God's sake. Like, if you really despise this scope, you can just ban it from your server. How wonderful is that? Seeing as we've disabled ADS, it's not important for us to have sights, so we're just going to we're going to ban all the sights. No sights. We're going vanilla. No underbarrel attachments. Nothing. What about weapon underbarrels? Nope. Banned. Get out of here. Okay, what about our ammo types? No extended mags and no frag rounds. That's just obscene not having frag rounds in a game of Counter-Strike. This isn't Valorant. And then barrel slots. I think we're going to turn those off as well, because in Counter-Strike, the only barrel attachment is a suppressor, and that's only on one gun. No vehicles. Get off. Get out of here. Don't want any vehicles. So if I had selected other teams instead of Battlefield 3 teams, we would have more options here, but we haven't, so we're just going to get rid of these. Moving on to gadgets. In CS, there are grenades, and that's about it. There's smoke, incendiary, flashbang, and normal HE grenades. So we're going to try and find those. So don't want any character gadgets, because that's like repair tool and shit. Same with the proximity explosives and C4. Oh, I feel bad for disabling that. Yeah, no mavs, no spotting equipment. No EOD bot, revive equipment. We can't revive anyway, but we'll turn it off. Same with the no spawn beacons. Right, lock on for air, we don't need. We have no vehicles. Same with javelin, dumbfire launchers. Nope, we are going to allow the M67 grenade. Excellent. So we don't actually have flashbangs or smokes, which sucks, but finish. And we're going to name it CSGO mode. Okay, well, that seems to be bugging out. I don't know what's going on with that, because it says it's valid, but that's where we're going to leave it. We've created our CSGO mode. I will try and get this working, and I'm sure to give it a test at some point. I'll make a video on that, but we only have mere 2 days until Battlefield 2042 launches, so I'm going to be dropping an absolute shit ton of content on it. I've got a week off of uni just dedicated for the launch of the game, so if you're looking forward to the game, want to see some content, be sure to stick around and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.